Hey Cosmic Loves, how are you? How are you? I hope everything's been great. How are you enjoying this Scorpio season? All that intuition, that deep mystery, that intenseness, all the greatness, all the greatness. So I want to get started. So I hope you guys have your drinks, you have your smoke, everything's good. I have my water here so that I do not like completely become dry mouthed like right now. We have a lot of planetary aspects right now. So I'm gonna just jump in. I have my computer in front of me because it's a couple. It's a couple. So our first one is November 1st, and that is actually a trine. Mercury in Libra is trining Jupiter in Aquarius. So it's an opening for knowledge and wisdom to be acquired, to be downloaded from spirit, to be learned in a school of studying. Um, and wisdom is basically just experience that you have, or knowledge that you have experienced. So you'll be gaining experience, so you're gaining wisdom, and you'll be getting knowledge about things. Um, you're going to feel optimistic about different parts of your life. Like, just it could be in the romance department, it could be in the health department, it could be in the business department, it could be any department of your life. You're going to be feeling optimistic. Using the gift of persuasion, you're going to be using it, other people are going to be wanting to use it. So try not to make it a bad thing. What else? Doing activities with your partner, things that make you bond and become closer, things that you guys have in common that you like to do together. Be open-minded about doing things differently in your life, and be open-minded to the things that are going to be coming into your life as well. So the way of doing things and what's coming in. That is Mercury and Libra trining Jupiter and Aquarius, and that is November 1st. Our next one, November 4th, new moon in Scorpio. We're getting rid of the old. We are transforming old chapters into new chapters. We are getting into the depth of who we are. There are unavoidable changes in our emotional capacity, as well as doors being opened for the things that we are passionate about, the things that we care about, and the things that we hold dear. So for that new moon, whatever you guys want to, type of meditations you guys want to do for that day, there you have it. November 5th, next, has two planetary transits. Two. So November 5th, Venus enters Capricorn. So the planet of love, beauty, relationship, companionship is going into Capricorn, which is a hardworking, diligent sign. They are enjoying things that are tangible, like property or art. Property, art, things that deal with beauty. Pay attention to your options when dealing with stock or investments. Make sure that those are really feasible relationships to create in the stocks and bonds. Indulge in what catches your eye sexually. Indulging in what catches your eye, like beauty wise, stability wise, art, like paintings and things like that. Stuff that really, makes you take a second look. In a slightly con area of this, people may call you cold hearted, or refer to you as that. Sometimes Capricorns are referred to as cold hearted when they're really not. They just wear their heart on their sleeve to an extent that once they are done, and they cut it. So Pay attention to that. And then also on November 5th, Mercury goes into Scorpio. So you're going to be having intellectual conversations with people dealing with your emotions, how they affect you. You'll be taking like a short trip that is tied to dealing something with your emotions or how you feel about the place or the person in the place. Affirmations, speaking positivity into your life, speaking great things into existence. A heightened pull to the occult, talking to different occultists, wanting to learn more, trying to find mentorship and guidance into the mysteries of life and energy. Renewal and revitalization, dealing with your your mentality, your thinking. You're going to be feeling real cunning. Sorry about that. My phone keeps on going off. You're going to feel real cunning. What else? If you go looking for anything during this time, make sure you're ready for whatever consequences or rewards or whatever is at the end of what you're looking for. Because when you go looking for something, you're going to find it. So be careful what you're looking for during this time. Know what your intentions are when you're looking for what you're looking for. And yeah, I know what I'm talking about. So, with that being said, those are our planetary transits. Hey, all right. Now it's time for the stuff. The stuff. Breaking stuff. Well, not breaking it. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry about that. Sorry. So today, I am going to be using my Sacred Rebel Oracle deck. And I'm also going to be using my Awakened Dreamer Oracle deck. So all the oracles today, no need for the tarots. I didn't feel for it. Spirit didn't lead me to it. Oh my goodness. Do you guys know what I forgot to tell you what the week we were doing is, which is November 1st to November 7th. I'm sorry. We are doing weekly guidance for November 1st to November 7th. Don't be mad at me. I love you guys. And yes, I'm using my Rebel deck. So, Spirit, guides, ancestors, let us know what we should be aware of this week. What is something that we should keep in mind? What is something that is important for us? Oh, okay. So the first card we got was Bring into Form. This week there are things that we have been wanting to bring into fruition physically, and we are going to get the ability to do that this week. We are going to be able to bring a lot of our thoughts forward to become something that is physical in existence. Like either you'll be getting a mortar and pestle business. You could be getting a website. You could be coming in contact with a business partner. This one just flipped out. Sorry about that. You could be getting in contact with a business partner. A company could be calling you to be an ambassador. Also, what I'm seeing is spiritually bringing it into form. The stuff that you have been asking for and manifesting. Some of us have been kind of falling off to the wayside and really doing the work and really putting it into fruition. So Spirit is calling us to pick up your routines, get back into what you were doing. Whether it's meditation, whether it's doing chants, affirmations, journaling, your crystals, subscribing to someone to help you, any one of those things. Or be aware But make sure that those things are stuff that you want. Do not accept anything that you do not want to bring into form. Because remember, this is your energy, your power going into it. So make sure your intentions are clear and that you know what it is that you actually want and what you would like to bring into form. If your thoughts are sporadic during this time, it's okay. Just take time to get them together. Write them down. Because once you write them down, you may actually see where your thoughts are trying to take you and what direction they want you to go in. Our other card that we got, this is Inner Trust, which goes perfectly with bring into form. Because if you don't trust yourself, how are you going to bring into fruition what you're trying to manifest? There's been a lot of us where we figure that we make bad decisions because of stuff that's happened when we've made decisions, or we just don't feel like we can trust ourselves because we like the wrong or toxic things. But if you really sit with yourself, and you have been sitting with yourself, especially during these Mercury retrogrades, you'll find out what type of person you are. And then you'll know how to maneuver through your life. Your inner trust has to come. If you don't have your inner trust, if you don't have that, you're not really going to be able to live in your purpose and be who you truly are. So that means you're not going to be able to bring into form what it is that you truly want. Everything is going to be skewed. Everything is going to be sideswiped. Everything is going to be wrong. It's not going to be the way you want it. Even though you're seeing it in your head, you don't have that trust, that belief, that faith in yourself to bring it forward. So then what is it for? What is it needed for? If you want to bring things into fruition, you are going to have to get up and start your routines. You are going to have to do what you know you need to do. It's not going to come easy. Most of the things that are worth it don't come easy. You can make things easier coming in by doing your routines, and things won't seem so hard to do it at that point because you've created a habit. It takes time, like 21 to 31 days to create a habit. It takes 60 to break one. So you have to stay diligent. You have to stay disciplined. Remember, Saturn's paying attention. And our last card that flipped over, Heaven Sent. And you see, you are going to be getting downloads. You're going to be getting downloads that are going to help you find inner trust and bring things into form. Your crown chakra is being highlighted right now. Your crown chakra. Meaning that these downloads are going to help assist you in your growth. This week is about growth, is about trust. It is about, matter of fact, start listening to some crown chakra chants or mantras. You can start eating foods that clear your pineal gland, which would be leafy greens, cashews, almonds, pistachios, squash, things like that. Natural foods will help clear everything out. Drink a lot more alkaline water like Essentia, Fiji, Core. Those will help. Your crown, for some of us, you need to cover it up. Your crown is way too open. And so you have so many downloads coming in that you can't decipher what your thoughts are and what you want to do. So you either need to wrap it in a white cloth, you need to wash it in coconut milk, or you need to put a black tourmaline in like, if you have a bun like this, like just dig it in there and put a black tourmaline in there. Because that is going to help assist you in helping regulate the downloads, the thoughts, and putting them into a better perspective, a better organized manner than it is now, where it seems like your thoughts are just free-flowing everywhere and you don't have an idea of where they're going to go. So with that being said, I want to do these Awakened Dream Oracle cards as a message from Spirit for us to also remember for ourselves this week. Spirit, we are open to the message. Divine Conspiracy. Everything under heaven is on a mission to awaken you and your greatest enlightened potential. Review your life and see how Even your challenges provide the perfect storm to take you, shake you, and wake you up to your magnificence. So, yes, there is a divine conspiracy going on right now with spirit because they want you to actually take a look at things that are going on. How else are you going to find your trust? Look at what's going on, how you react. Look, like, go in. You can't bring anything to form if you don't remember your past, because you don't want to repeat your past, right? You don't want to repeat it. You want to remember so that you can learn from it. It's like looking at your natal chart. The planets, the planets are the professors. They're there to teach you something in your natal chart. The houses are helping you. All of that. So Spirit is basically telling you that there is a conspiracy. The universe wants you to be in a place of balance. It can't do it all on its own. It has to have help. That's why you have to be there to look at how awesome you are. Like, you didn't get to how great you are, how skilled you are with the talents that you have with nothing. You were a part of that. And the universe is in cahoots helping you with your higher self, with your ancestors, with those that love you. It may not always seem like it because life can't be absolutely perfect. Perfection is basically beauty in the eye of the beholder. It depends on who's looking at it. And a lot of us, we're perfectionists onto ourselves. So we feel like certain things have to be done for it to be perfect when we don't even realize that we are perfect as we are without the extra handling and finagling and the extra stuff that we get from social media or from the TV and stuff like that. We don't need all that extra stuff. We forget how awesome we are all the time. It's time for you to realize how magnificent you are. You really don't need anybody telling you that, except for you, because the universe knows it already. What's this? Bring your highest to your lowest. Call to mind your greatest strengths, the aspects of you and the most spiritual of nature. Now infuse that power into the place where you feel the weakest or the most vulnerable. You'll be a more powerful force to reckon with. I completely agree with that. I swear I said something like that before, where, if you feel like you have a weakness, strengthen it, because you're only as strong as your weakness. And if your weakness is strong, meaning like your weakness is a strong power, and you've learned how to master it and maneuver it, you don't really have a weakness. It's all about mastering. It's all about being open-minded and looking at the different ways that you can be of service to yourself without hindering yourself. And the more that you allow yourself to work on your weaknesses, you find inner strength and inner peace to go with everything else. Like, you are pretty dope. And don't forget that. I hope you guys understood what Spirit was trying to tell you. They're trying to be your hype man right now, but they need your help. Like, they know how magnificent and awesome you are. They're just trying to figure out if you know. And if you don't know, you messing up the formula. You're supposed to know, because there's a formula. You, universe, ancestors, all of your guides working on your behalf to make sure that you're A-okay, you're good, everything is awesome. So if you're not believing, you're getting in the way of bringing all that you're manifesting into form. Remember, bring into form. Bring into form. Don't forget, inner trust. If you don't trust yourself and you can't trust your behavior, you can't trust your mind to do what it needs to do, then you have to fix that. Something has to be done. You have to figure out what it is that's missing. And these downloads that you're getting are important. It is not to say to block them out. They're not going to be completely blocked out, but you need to be able to organize them and put them in a good space. Don't forget about what I told you to do with your crown. Okay? Again, thank you guys for coming. Don't forget to share this with those you love, those that may need the word. It means a lot to me and them. Don't forget to comment, to like. I appreciate you all, and I can't wait to see you on the next weekly guidance. Bye, my cosmic loves.